If you've been trying to build muscle but are hitting a plateau or just running into frustrations with putting it on, you may be suffering from this invisible obstacle that I see stop so many guys from building muscle. Hi, I'm Ryan Masters of Spartan Body Triad, certified strength and conditioning specialist, and what I'm referring to is recovery. And I don't mean recovery necessarily just in sleep, although sleep is certainly a part of it. But a lot of guys think, oh, rest recovery, that just means getting more sleep. But that's only one little component. Recovery is, again, part of the Spartan Body Triad, so you have food intake, training, and recovery. You must be doing and improving all three of those areas in order for your physique to change. If you're just training, or if you're just doing food intake, or just focusing on recovery, you're not going to get your physique changed in the fastest way that you want possible. Instead, they all work together. And recovery is a really tricky one because a lot of guys mistakenly use soreness to determine if they need more rest time or if they need to recover, that's not a good indicator, because there are a lot of things like your central nervous system which are taxed and can need really more time to rest, but you don't feel that. And so what happens is a lot of guys train, or then overtrain, and this stalls and sets them back from getting the results they want, or it sets you up for more likely to get injured, especially if you're not only lifting weights, but you're doing tons of cardio, like you're running marathons or doing something where it's repetitive strain and stress. This is why a lot of CrossFit people too get injured, is they have all these repetitive power movements and the form is not best, and they end up stressing themselves and getting minor stress factors and stuff on their body. And so it's important that you take time out to recover. So let me give you some recovery tips. First, one that we kind of all know, but it's still difficult to, just because we know it doesn't mean we practice it, is getting solid sleep. At least 6 hours, but really shoot for 7 to 8. That way your body has time to release more hormones like growth hormone and testosterone, which helps you recover and build muscle. Second is getting ample amount of food intake. If you're not giving your body enough supplies that it needs to rebuild muscle and repair, then it's going to struggle and lag you back. And the third is you want to consider and get things like massages, because that's when you're training hard, you're putting a lot of stress and damage on your body. And so you want to have a massage, at least once a quarter, if not once a month, in order to help work those knots out, get the blood flowing through your muscles, and get those nutrients that you've been eating to the muscles to help speed up your recovery. Because the faster you can recover, the more you can train and the harder you can train, and it's a positive loop. But the lower or slower that you recover, then you're going to slide back. And unfortunately, with that, you're not going to notice that you are lagging behind until you really hit it too far down below. So you want to really be proactive, and always, when I'm training, I always lean on the side of extra recovery versus trying to go too hard and balls to the wall. It's like, no, I want to stay in the game and play smart, and I don't want to overtax myself and get injured, and now I have to get taken out of the game for the whole season. So that's really actually how you want to think about it. It's like a sports guy who, you've got a whole season that you're competing in. So don't give yourself away for one little game. It's not the Super Bowl. This is something where you want to stay in the whole season. That way you're going to see the biggest effect from your body that you're looking for as far as transformation. Hope you found that helpful. If you haven't gone through a Spartan Rises training program, I encourage you to do that. Click the link below. That's going to give you a 9-week access to the 9-week training adventure, which includes the specific exercises you need to build a masculine physique, as well as the action steps to increase your strength to do that, and a lot of mental tools to help you along the way. Remember, never retreat, never surrender, and keep moving forward.